Victoria can proudly lay claim to playing a major part in the journey to Group 1 success of some of Australian racing's most high-profile racehorses of recent times. Redzel, Written By and Romain all have a vital connection to the Victorian thoroughbred breeding industry through world-class facilities, passion, foresight and the remarkable horsemanship of people who work tirelessly behind the scenes.
Written By at the 200 metres, 2 lengths in front. Enbahar charging on the outside, but it's Written By for Jordan Childs. What a victory, what a moment for the young man.
Blue Diamond winning colt Written By, the son of leading Victorian stallion Written Tycoon, spent his early days at one of the Ngambie region's most revered farms, Basing Hall. It was here that he was carefully nurtured into becoming one of the country's most exciting gallopers.
He arrived down here, was a lovely looking foal, great back end, lovely shoulder on him. A little bit arrogant and a bit, not boisterous, but adventurous anyway. We breed a lot of horses. We foal down 80 to 100 foals a year. We see some very nice foals go through, but it's also very nice to see them go on and be a bit more special, I suppose, and win some races like this. I mean, 4 races out of 5, all top end. He's got a lot more to go to. I'm sure he has.
Whilst Romain might be trained in New South Wales, his origins are firmly in Victoria. He was born and reared at Greta West Farm, one of the state's oldest nurseries that has consistently produced top horses for many decades. For the McCarthy family, he is one of their proudest achievements as thoroughbred breeders.
I think the environment that we have, which is like quite good-sized paddocks and pasture, and we probably try to grow them in a natural way. Like they're always, of course, fed and supplemented, but I think that certainly helps. It's just everything I think is about a balance.
Romain's mum, Mignard, has resided at Greta West for many years now, and today she's still enjoying a happy, busy life as a broodmare.
She's done a great job, been a very fertile mare, but also like having a horse like Romain. Not many mares leave Group 1 winners, and he's won 3, so yeah, she's a bit of a favourite round the farm.
But Redzel, he's home in the Everest. Redzel leads all the way.
If not for the passion and dedication of Kim Alderton and her team, who knows what might have become of Redzel. An orphaned foal, he might not have ever been able to go on and climb the great heights he has on the racetrack.
The first mare we tried, her foal was about 6 weeks old, and so there was a bit of a size difference, and she knew her foal wasn't alive anymore and she didn't really want to borrow him at all. And the second mare was one of our foster mares, and her foal was only newborn, and she knew that that wasn't her foal, so she didn't like him either. And so yeah, we got lucky with the third mare because she was another thoroughbred mare, and she had a bad foaling, and yeah, we just got lucky.
Redzel over here, just in front. Terra Vista's flying home, but Redzel's in front, a marvellous sprinter.
I was involved in Redzel through previous employment at Eliza Park. I was in charge of the rearing and the handling and weaning of Redzel. So he sort of came back across to me as a couple of month old foal on his new mum, and then I continued to get the handling into him there, and that was my association with him prior to him moving on to the sales prep and being sold.
Redzel and Terra Vista. Redzel has his head in front, they hit the line, and Redzel just wins, I'd say, from Terra Vista.
Yeah, he always muscled his way into, to the mares. Sometimes they can be very standoffish, but he always was quite upfront and never stood back, even though a couple of the mares weren't too happy with him. But so it took a little bit more handling. They tend to get a little bit more spoiled through the foaling unit in those circumstances. But all in all, like he was never nasty. You know, he come to hand pretty nicely, pretty clever horse.
When he won the Everest, I was in my house and there was a mare and foal out my window and she went ballistic because I was shouting at the TV, so I scared her. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, no, it's very exciting to follow them.
The backstories of these great horses are just a few of the many examples of success in the Victorian breeding industry, and they all bear one distinct theme. They illustrate the importance of an industry bound together by a deep and unwavering commitment to producing and developing the ultimate equine athlete that is capable of reaching its full potential on the racetrack.